Okay, folks. Warriors lost last night to the Clippers. We're 0-3 against them this season. Not surprising. Missing Curry, missing Green, missing GP2. It was going to happen. I mean, we were down second, third quarter big. Showed heart in the fourth, which I like, but too late. We're going to break down that game in the second part of this video, especially Jonathan Kuminga with a career high again, second career high of this season. Eclipsed it by 1 point, 34 points, coming off the bench. Good to see. Helps us out a lot. But we're going to break down this video. Cam Johnson, sharpshooter from Brooklyn Nets. Can we get him over to Golden State? One reporter says there may be some conversations happening. We're going to break down what it says. Now, obviously, we already got one point guard, shooting guard from Brooklyn, Dennis Schroder, and it's not going well. So why has he not been playing well for 4 games? We're going to have some stats around that for you as well. So full video here, a lot of news to break down. Again, different background here in Warriors Digest with Randy Silver. I'm traveling in San Diego visiting family. I hope you're having a good holidays. Please subscribe. That's my holiday gift. If you can get me up to 8,000 subscribers as we make our way to 10,000, Warriors Digest grow the fans. What do we do here? Trade rumors, free agency, live streams, game stats, breakdowns, news, anything you want, Warriors land, Randy Silver, I got it for you. So let's get into it. Brett Siegel, per a Steph Curry parody count, said Warriors might revisit a trade with the Brooklyn Nets targeting Cam Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Day'Ron Sharpe. Siegel then commented below, I never said the word might. I said the Warriors could continue dialogue with the Nets for their other talents, even after adding Schroder. No certainty here, which is why I don't report as such. So we give you the good and the bad. We'll never report fake news on Warriors Digest. I don't do that. I'm a sports reporter by trade, and I don't put fake news out here. So that's why I added the second, because it would be unfair to have Brett's response. So when you go to Twitter, wherever you get your news from, you have to make sure you understand the sources of where it's coming from. And what Brett said down below about continuing conversations is something that we've reported on is Cam Johnson is someone that the Warriors really like. It's somebody that they may get. Now, it is something that we said as well, that just because you got Dennis, the Warriors aren't done, and it's proving that we need more players. And Vegas also thinks as well. Bovada official has Warriors at plus 250 as the favorite landing spot for Cam Johnson. We know Nets are trying to tank, get a top draft pick. They were doing too good with Schroder, which we were doing better with him the past 4 games. Cam Johnson's heaving them up, so is Smith. That's why when I saw Butler to the Nets, I was like, that is not happening. OKC, LA Lakers, Sacramento, 4th. And who knows what Sacramento's doing now with Mike Brown gone. We look at Johnson's stats. He's had a very good career. He's having a career high in points at 19.5 points. You look at his assists, 3.1 in career high. His rebounds, 4.4, right below his career high. Free throw percentage, 88%, career high. 3-point percentage, 42%, second career high. Field goal percentage, 49%, career high. Everything is saying he's doing great. And also career high minutes, 32.9, call it 33 minutes. He's doing great. If we can get him to the Warriors, he's a sharpshooter, can play well next to Curry. The thing with Dennis is he's a pick and roll player, and that he's not doing much pick and roll with the Warriors. He's doing spot up shooting next to Steph Curry at the shooting guard. And that's not really his game. Johnson is better at the sharp shooting, and he will be more efficient at being that type of player. If we look at his contract, Johnson contract, sorry, I should have had it ready to go. He's getting a 4-year, $18 million deal. He's in the middle of a 4-year, what is it? Sorry, looking it up. 4-year, $82 million deal, something like that. Average salary, $23 million a year. So if the Warriors wanted to go ahead and try to get him, you can see where we're at. Warriors would have to potentially give up multiple players. So GP2, this is the most updated one. There we go. Let me make this bigger. GP2, Looney puts you $18 million, then $5 million is a Moody. So 3 players, boom, you get there. Maybe they send Dennis back. I don't think so, of course. You could do Wiggins if you wanted to, but I don't think Warriors are trying to give up Wiggins. So just know how that's how a trade may work. Now, speaking of the former Net, now with the Warrior, Dennis has been struggling since joining. He was averaging 18.4 points per game with the Nets. Here with the Warriors, 8.2. Down 10 points a game, which we could really use. If you look at his stats from last game, let me pull it up. Starting, he went 3 of 11 from the field, 0 of 6 from 3. When you don't have Curry playing, you don't have Draymond playing. You need scoring. And look at our starters, folks. I'm going to come back to this in a second when we get to this game. No starters really did well besides TJD in terms of scoring. Kuminga kept this team alive with 34 points. So Dennis is struggling because we don't have him in the pick and roll playing the right position. Steve Kerr acknowledged that, so they're going to try to get more sets for him. With the loss yesterday against the Clippers, Warriors are now a 500 team. 12-3 to start the season, 3-2 sets. Not fun, not good, folks, at all. And the game yesterday was brutal. Look at this. We lost by 10. We were up 2 after the first quarter, and then got blown out the second and third quarters and made a nice run the fourth. But consistently, we're not doing well in the middle part of the game, and we get down. It's so hard in the NBA to get back on a good team. Clippers 18-13, 11-6 at home. Warriors 8-8 away, 15-15. Clippers are ahead of us in the standings. They don't have Kawhi. That should not be happening, folks, at all. And it's very frustrating. I know you're frustrated too. November 21st, we were first seed in the West, and everybody was going, hey, strength in numbers. Hey, the trades worked. Now you're looking at this team, and 1 month later, we've fallen to outside the playoffs. Outside the playoffs, folks. Tears. The bright spot in yesterday's game was Jonathan Kuminga. 30 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists was his baseline. He actually had 34 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, a double-double. Fantastic appearance by him coming off the bench. He's the youngest player ever in NBA history to have a game off the bench with that much. So if we look at his stats overall, 37 minutes coming off the bench, why not just start him? He realized that he made the wrong choice not starting him. 11-19 from the field, 1-3 from 3, 11-14 from the line. His best free throw shooting game of the season. Still a -5. That just shows like that doesn't mean as much. But overall for him, he was getting downhill and making plays happen is what we needed. Podziemski with 10 points, Moody with 11 points. Good to see them playing big minutes, especially Moody, after the knee issues he's had. But the starters, Wiggins with only 5 points, 2 of 11, 1 from 3. Like with Curry out, Green out, not expecting that. Kyrie Anderson after not playing a lot, 15 minutes in the game, 5 points. But disappointing, very disappointing effort, especially in that second, third quarter. Like I didn't expect us to beat the Clippers, but you can't get down like that. That's tough. We look at the Clippers, let me blow this up. Every starter, double digits. Double digits, folks. And they played a 9-man rotation, and their starters really beat us. Look at that, plus 14, plus 18. James Harden, 18 points, 2 of 8 from 3. Not his best shooting night. They really didn't shoot the ball from 3 very well, but if you look at how they were able to get to the basket, get to the points, that's why they won. And the stats don't lie. When you look at the 3-pointers, they made 3 more. We made 3 more free throws. That doesn't even out. But you look at the actual total turnovers. They had 23 turnovers, conceded 25 points. We had 14 turnovers, 15 points. That is not a game that you should lose when you're up plus 10 in the turnover margin. Fast break points were at plus 13. Points in the paint, 56-52. They beat us a little bit there. So it's disappointing, folks. We were down 21. Like, how do you lose this game? How do you lose this game when you, the stats say we shouldn't have lost? So this again, goes back to, what are the Warriors doing? I really don't understand how we're not winning these games when you're winning the turnover battle, the points conceded off for turnovers, and fast break points. It's frustrating for us to not be able to win these games. And that's how you get to 102-92. Can Cam Johnson save the day? Comment your thoughts and let me know. Is there another player we need to go get? We talked about in the other video, Jimmy Butler is gone. Can we get Mike Brown here, assistant coach? Or does he come back as the head coach, potentially, and get De'Aaron Fox over here? Who knows, folks? But Warriors land, we got to beat Phoenix tonight. First of a 6-game homestand. We need to go 5-1 at least to get ourselves back up in the standings. Comment your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next video.